So one thing that was like very cool. This is probably like one of my favorite days at KKR. Actually, it was an out of court restructuring for a deal, and it was like a live negotiation. So I think this is the stuff that like you kind of live for, and I felt like I was on Suits because we walked into Paul Weiss's office at like noon, and we were in like, let's call it the first lien debt, and then the second lien lenders came in through, and we're all sitting on like the 50th floor, like all across like a huge round table, and we're about to negotiate like who's taking over this business. And it's very much like we put our offer that's like this company's going into bankruptcy at some level. Like, do you want how much money? What are we willing to give the second lien as first lien lenders? Like, what equity can you take? What equity can we take? And so we put an offer out there. They go into their side room, they come back, they give their counter offer, they go away, and then we have to like model that out like live and be like, okay, well, what does that mean? What does that mean for our equity returns? Like, what if the company's worth like 3 billion? What if it's worth 1 billion? Like, what does that mean in terms of all of the different outcomes? And like, you have to do all of that live, right? So there's no time to be like, I need to get my like deferred tax calculation right. No, like you need to have a very quick model where you can put out an answer in less than 15 seconds. And like all that needs to be like perfect. And you need to put all of that out live. You need to say that stuff. And then, they'll come back and you give them your response. And you just go back and forth like that for like 4 or 5 hours. And you negotiate different points that are important to you. And at the end, you like come to this resolution. It's like, okay, now we're actually going to be partners. We're going to own X percent. You're going to own Y percent. We had to do like an ad hoc investment committee in that. So like after like 3 rounds of negotiations, we have to like call up the partner of our firm and be like, hey, like this is where it's shaken out. Like, do we do it? And he's gonna be like, do this. And then you're okay, go back. And like it's a very live, rapid fire negotiation process. And you gotta have everything right on your modeling and have a good understanding of like what you're negotiating about, which was like a cool experience.